Have you ever dreamed of speaking English with confidence? Whether you're looking to ace your exam or advance your career or even to meet with the people around the world, you've come to the right place. Assalamualikum everyone and welcome back to my channel English with Zafar Zai. In this video, we're gonna dive into a transformative journey or challenge of 50 days. Of course, if you accept this challenge, you will speak English like a pro within these 50 days. I'm gonna show you a step-by-step guide that if you follow for 50 days regularly and consistently, I'm sure you will start speaking in English fluently, confidently, and automatically like a pro within those 50 days. So if you're ready to transform your English from basic to brilliant, hit the like button, share this video with your friends. Also hit the subscribe button, click on this notification bell to receive my new videos anytime I upload. So are you ready to transform your English from basic to brilliant within these 50 days? Let's dive in. If you want to master English speaking within the 50 days, in the first 10 days, you have to focus on foundations. The first thing you gotta do in here is to assess your current level of English. For this, there are plenty of tests that you can take with the help of which you can understand your current level of English. So the first thing, you have to take a test to understand which level your English is. The most common exams for this purpose to understand your level of English is the TOEFL exam as well as the IELTS speaking exam. You can give them a try to understand your current level of English. The second thing you gotta do is to set clear goals. Of course, this is crucial. Having clear goals will help you to move faster towards achieving them. For example, clear goals means that you have to set this as a goal for yourself to hold a 10 minutes conversation every single day and also be consistent achieving this goal. Do not ever even miss a single day, but rather be consistent. Try and try again and again every single day for the 50 days. You will master English speaking within the 50 days plan. The third thing you gotta do is to improve your vocabulary. You have to learn those words that are used in everyday activities, okay? Don't just learn and memorize each word, but instead the most common one that you can speak with in your everyday life. It can be like the kitchen vocabulary. Like, for example, you can learn the spoon, the fork, uh, as well as many other things like the plate in the kitchen, okay? This is like everyday vocabulary. You have to master the basic common everyday English vocabulary and use them in your conversation and your speaking regularly for 50 days. Inshallah, I promise that within the 50 days challenge, you'll start speaking in English like a pro. The next 10 days, I mean from day 11 to day 20th, they are for expanding your skills. The first thing you gotta do in here is to learn some idioms and phrasal verbs, because idioms and phrasal verbs are the languages that are commonly used by native English speakers. Of course, if you listen to the native English speaker, you will hear lots and lots of idioms as well as the phrasal verbs. So you have to master and learn the basic one of them. Also, you have to make use of them while speaking in English. For example, some basic idioms, I have a video uploaded to my channel. I'm just going to put this link in the description box below. You can check it, and actually you can learn the basic common everyday used expressions, idioms, as well as the phrasal verbs from there. So give it a try. Learn some phrasal verbs every single day for the 50 days, and I promise that with the help of them, you will speak English like a pro within the 50 days challenge or plan. If you want to master speaking in English within the 50 days, the next thing you gotta do is to focus on listening skills. You have to improve your listening skills in English. This is crucial for listening as well as for speaking. Like there is a quote, the more you listen, the more you'll speak. This is true. Of course, give it a try. You can listen to the English music, the English podcasts, TV shows, whatever you are interested in, but you gotta listen to them in English. All right, great job. do this every single day. Listen to some podcasts, movies, TV shows, as well as the English songs. This will help you to improve your listening skills, comprehension, as well as will enable you to speak in English fluently within the 50 days. The next thing, of course, I recommend to all of you, and I also recommended in my past videos, is that the shadowing practice or the shadowing technique. This is really crucial if you want to transform your accent, if you want to transform your fluency in English. This is crucial and tremendous. This says that you have to listen to a clip, whether that's a video clip or audio clip in English, then what you hear, pause the clip, then repeat at the same time with the native English speakers. What they say, you have to repeat like them again and again. Pause the video, repeat, then start, then pause the video, repeat. This is called the shadowing practice. You have to give it a try every single day, regularly for the 50 days. I'm sure you can speak. Okay, the next 10 days, day 21 to day 30, are for improving your confidence. The first thing in here you gotta do is to practice the public speaking exercises. This is crucial. You have to be able to speak to many people, okay? In the conference, wherever you are invited, don't be ashamed of speaking in English in front of other people, but instead, you have to give it a try again and again. You have to prepare short speeches, long speeches in English, and give it a try in front of many people in front of you, and in this way you can improve your confidence to higher level. I'm sure, give it a try. This will help you to improve your confidence, and you will be able to speak to anybody around you once you just participate in public speaking exercises. The next thing you got to do is to learn formal as well as informal languages. This is crucial. We have both sides of English, formal as well as informal. You have to be able to speak both of them. You have to speak to the elders, to your teachers, to respected with formal language, also to your friend, family members, or whoever you can speak like freely with. You have to use informal language. So what's the difference between the formal and informal? Actually, the informal language is the common language that's spoken by native English speaker among themselves. So you have to learn basic idioms from there. You have to learn the connected speech sounds from there. I have like 3 videos where I showed the connected speech sounds for informal language. I'm going to put this link in the description box below. You can go there and check it and learn the informal language for fast and effective communication with your friends and family members. The next thing is the vocabulary expansion. As I told you, in the first 10 days, you have to learn the basic English vocabulary that's used in everyday life. But in here, you have to expand it. You have to learn 10 words every single day related to your field. Whatever your field is, you have to learn. Make this as a goal, as a clear goal to learn 10 words every single day for to improve your vocabulary in that particular field. Also, you have to learn random vocabulary from everywhere in the nature, okay? This is actually will help you to speak in English fluently within the 50 days plan, which is to expand your English vocabulary. The next 10 days, day 31 to day 40, if you want to start speaking in English fluently like a pro, is to master the conversational skills. The first thing you got to do is to learn conversational techniques. In conversational techniques, I mean that you got to be aware of this, that how to start conversation, how to ask someone that you don't know for the first time, how to meet someone, how to hold an interesting conversation with someone, that someone may like you and may like you to speak with you. Someone may not be bored with you. This is like conversational techniques. I have a video uploaded on this. I'm going to put this link in the description box below. You can check it and master the conversational techniques. Also, I've shown there the ways that how to end your conversation, how to actually make someone interested to hold conversation again and again with you. There are some techniques you can learn from that video. Check it out right now, and in this way you can master English speaking within the 50 days. The next thing you got to do is to engage in everyday conversation. There is a quote: the more you practice, the more you become good at it. So you have to practice speaking in English, holding conversation with native English speaker if possible, again and again. If it isn't possible, you have to give it a try with non-native English speaker, to your friend, to your family member who can speak in English. Hold conversation on daily basis, and in this way you can master conversation in English within the 50 days challenge. The next thing is the vocabulary practice with flashcards. Again, I'm talking about the vocabulary for the third time. This is really crucial and important to have an expanded vocabulary so that you may not stop while speaking in English, forgetting words. This is a common problem with many people. They don't have enough vocabulary to speak in English to hold a conversation, but instead, you have to practice the flashcards method to learn some basic as well as advanced vocabulary in English for fast and effective communication in English. In the flashcards method, you have to create some flashcards. On its one side, you have to write the word, on the other side, you have to write its definition, usages, as well as make some examples for it. And in this way, you have to repeat it again and again. You can master the word, then you may use it in your daily conversation. You will never forget this word because anymore, this word is mastered. All right, the next 10 days, I mean the last 10 days, day 41 to day 50, you have to specialize in practice. And here, the first thing you gotta do is to learn vocabulary of your job. Whatever your job is, if you're a mechanic, you have to learn the vocabulary related to mechanics field. If you're an engineer, you have to learn the vocabulary used in your field. If you're a shopkeeper, learn the vocabulary used in your field. Next, write short essays. This is crucial for improving your writing skills, as well as this will reinforce your thinking to write as well as to use the vocabulary you've learned. Once you are actually putting the vocabulary into writing the essays, you will never forget that word for a lifetime, because anymore that's used by yourself and writing essay, you've used it in the practical life, you will never forget it. So once you're done with writing the essay, you have to summarize it in your speaking, and in this way you will reinforce your speaking skills as well. This is called the active English speaking practice and active English writing practice. So give it a try. I'm sure you can do this and you can master speaking in English within the 50 days challenge. The next thing is the debate practice. You have to take part in conversation and debates with your friend. It has to be a friendly debate, okay? Don't ever fight in debate. Great job. You can do this. So it actually helps you to practice your English speaking skills in real life. And in this way, you can give it a try. This is a good job. I did myself when I wasn't able to speak in English, and I followed this for 50 days. It helped me the most to start speaking in English like a pro within the 50 days challenge or within the 50 days plan. So, for example, you can select a topic. Is education better or co-education? So you can take this topic right now and have a discussion and debate with your friend. Okay, you are the opposers. You have to be opposite of each other. Okay, ask the question, then the other will reply and answer. Then he or she shouldn't have to ask the question, then you're gonna reply. In this way, you can improve your English speaking skills within the 50 days challenge, and you will be speaking like a pro. All right, guys, I showed you how you can master speaking in English within the 50 days. You will speak English like a pro if you follow these steps and techniques I showed you in this video. These practices a try regularly from the 1st to the 50th day. I'm sure you can achieve this goal to speak in English like a pro with a passage of just in only 50 days. So at the end, I could say that if you give me 50 days of your life, I'll make you a fluent, natural, and automatic English speaker. speaking in English like a pro, holding discussions, holding conversation, as well as you will be able to speak in anywhere needed. So thank you for watching this video up to the very end. I hope you got it, that how to start speaking in English like a pro within the 50 days. If you know any other way or tip that could be helpful for students to start speaking in English fluently, I'll be happy to see it in the comment section below, and I will actually reply to our comment, and I'll be thanking for sending us the beautiful comment. Okay, thank you for watching this video at the very end. Again, I'll see you in the coming video. Take care. Bye.